just delay that to the end of round 1, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. I matched you up with AOS, by the way, we're live, by the way. Because I know he won't be here for a bit. So I'm just like, yeah, he can, you can play when he gets here.
It's just like I'm playing locals.
Alright, so. God, this is like, I'm so tired. I've had like so many naps today. 3 more, okay. Including tonight, 3 more, but 2 more. DNF tomorrow and Micro Machines, and after that, I'm done. Oh my god, where's my energy gone? It reminds me of when I played like Valkyrie Profile? I'm trying to remember the name! Valkyrie Profile for like every day and stuff when I used to stream tons of JRPGs. I should do that again.
Ah yes, love me some Nibelung Valesti.
Oh. Is that's out, isn't it? Or they haven't released the Valkyrie Profile, it's only Elysium.
Yeah, it's just Elysium, I think. Looks like the lobby's throwing hands as a warm-up for now.
No, I think they just can't enter through the link.
Oh no, I mean Majeflyer and Mishka. They're just throwing hands.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Alright, so in the meantime, we'll add backs, make sure unless they've run off to go eat. I don't know what the grayed out means.
Grayed out means they're in like basically the victory screen, or they're loading into something. Like they're sitting on the results screen or spectating.
Ah, okay, spectating. Alright. Da. Okay, look, we've never had up to 8 people in a room before. I've never knew there was an 8 people max.
Yeah, lobbies are 8 people.
Yeah, alright.
We have more than 8.
Why can't he challenge? Like, I remember what challenging works. Do people have to accept the challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you either accept the challenge by hovering over the challenger's card and hitting the confirm button, or you can hit auto battle, which auto accepts any challenge.
Auto battle doesn't, like, line you up with anyone automatically, right?
If 2 people hit auto battle, then they'll automatically match up.
Okay. I think you're just rejoining just to make sure everything's all fixed up.
Yeah.
Okay, lobby woes. We've never had this many people in a lobby before. We've never had this many people playing a game.
Oh, okay, that's right. We have
You have to scroll up and join. There we go. Alright, finally. Yeah, Bax and Animap. First game. Okay, we finally worked out all of these woes.
I mean, aside from the title card duplication bug, but that's a feature at this point.
Oh, you take on the title cards. Okay, Iru.
Yeah, I haven't seen Animap play at all, considering they weren't a big cheese, so this is...
It's nice they went out of their way to get the game play. They know buttons, and they know how to dash cancel. They've got the basics down, that's all you need, right? The level 1. After this is just optimizing.
From memory, Animap was playing New, was it, in Blaze Blue? So yeah, this checks out. You know, Iru, every button's a zoning button. you just want to hit some buttons, get clocking damage?
Yeah, alright, so for the people just tuning in, Exploration of Suguri 2 is a versus shoot 'em up game. It's very unique in that you have, like, you can just shoot whatever you want, but you're generally restricted by a fast recharging ammo pool. And when I mean fast recharging, I mean really fast recharging. And the heat system, which allows you to dash cancel everything. The downside is, whenever you dash cancel, your heat goes up. And the higher your heat, the more damage you take. So it's a lot of nuance between applying pressure while kind of being reserved on the movement. You want to force them to move, raise their heat, put them into a bad position so when you hit them, it makes them hurt. But at the same time, it's all about, you know, not putting yourself at risk by moving too much. So it's just like a really, really finely balanced neutral. That pretty much sums up the game. It's incredibly easy to just play. It's really easy to just press the shoot button, dash cancel, press the shoot. So a lot of the difficulty just comes between the nuance.
I mean, there's a lot to familiarize yourself with once you pick it up, because you want to establish your attacking rhythm. You've got heat as something you need to manage. You've also got your ammo as well as your meter.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, not a lot of it's execution gate. It takes about a minute to figure out how to do everything in the game, and you'll be able to just do it. The rest is, you know, how well can you do it? How well can you play?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Inputs are basically standardized across the board for the most part. Anyway, going back to characters, Bax playing Hime here, who's basically a high-skill, high-reward character. So she can fire the swords at you, and the swords don't actually interact very much at all. Which has the upside that the opponent can't delete them, but the downside that you can't delete anything they throw at you either.
Oh.
Like, Hime also has, like, very, like, fine, flowing combos.
Yeah, but Hime also has, like, what, the red and the blue swords, where the red swords deal the enemy's heat?
Oh, no, no, Hime doesn't have any.
Oh, okay, it's only Sumiko?
Yep. Hime does have a way to raise the opponent's heat, though. But it's not related to, like, the colors or anything.
Yeah, and I think you can see kind of like the biggest trap that Animap's falling into is just using a lot of... What is it? A lot of dashes to move around when you kind of realize you can just dash and hold.
Yep.
But it's okay. You know, new players, one of those things that you do sometimes have to, like, dash cancel a lot. Get that fine balance between, you know, dash canceling attacks to create some space for yourself. Oh god, I gotta exit out of this after as well. So that's gonna
also,
be...
Majeflyer, there is a difference, actually, between red and blue from Hime. And it's the fact that red projectiles scale with heat.
Alright, so that's going to be 1-0 to Bax so far.
Yep.
Oh, Majeflyer Mishka already played. Fine.
Or back in Lego, make sure you...
Yeah, you gotta manually spectate every single time. Alright. It's really good backwards fire. Oh, and I think you gotta be careful about using Iru's hyper a lot. It's like really good hyper at laser beam, but you just gotta find the right moment where you can catch him unaware.
Oh yeah, Iru's always about like capitalizing off of the opponent's mistakes and capitalizing hard.
Yeah, she is the zoner. I really do like that Animap actually just figured out the move list. It's got the mind, knows when to use the missiles, and just when to just do a basic shoot. You know, it's not always spamming the wrong options, it's really just cycling everything that it control.
Well, at this level of play, it's not like a big deal, other than like, with Iru, it is pretty easy to get into the bad habit of just mashing missiles, considering they do a lot of damage and they're reasonably durable for what they are.
And you can't dash through them, so if you just hit one, you hit like 20.
But yeah, more experienced players can generally just get a ton of meter out of them.
Yeah, you build meter by grazing, and yeah, by like the rings after you dash.
So you gain meter basically from, there's grazing, there's attacking, and then there's taking damage, but the meter you get from taking damage is comparatively very small.
Which makes it very scary where you're on high heat, because if you don't have meter to cancel, like to cancel out a hit stun with the shield, then yeah, you get bad days.
Yep. Well, yeah, this is actually quite even right now. Animap seems to be adapting reasonably nicely, although Bax is still has the experience showing here.
I mean, Bax was saying it's all coming back to him.
Bax definitely has the most online grind out of anyone here.
Oh. I mean, Bax just has good sense of when to go into the chain. Not missed a single one yet. It's quite hard to actually avoid it, and just like that, you go right into their face, throw the chain, hits them in the super long hit stun, and then a million damage.
Yeah, so something you need to be aware of when you're going against the Hime is that when they have a meter advantage over you, that's when you need to be extra careful, because Hime's hypers, like, smooth as butter, chain into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So Hime can, like, very quickly delete you from your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Bax showing off the dash hyper did. Oh, there it is.
Wait,
That's the one you want to look out for, because getting hit by that will raise your heat.
Was that the level 3 hyper, or?
It's dash hyper.
Oh. It just seemed like he just whiffed a hyper and then did another one.
That's what happens when you let Hime get a meter lead over you. Like, meter in this game is quite important, because that's basically the fuel for your big plays.
Yeah, you just throw auto chains in every direction. I'm just gonna do this, and if you're anywhere near me, you're gonna get hit. And just like that, oh my gosh, the high heat, the damage.
I mean, based on relative experience level, Animap is doing quite well. Like, he's got the zoning game plan down, but yeah, here it's just like, you know, Bax is throwing out all the knowledge checks.
Ah, Gate of Babylon. I'm sure it has a proper name, but... What do you do? It's just it's like Kyoko Shotgun. Although I'd arguably say Kyoko Shotgun is quite terrifying.
Ah, yes, the frozen forest.
You can't escape the forest.
That was like a big point of contention back in the day, because I think it used to do a little bit, like 120 more damage maybe than it does now. But people were getting really mad over it, because like Kyoko, quite strong in terms of like knowledge checking people. Because like the frozen forest hitbox is huge, and it also goes behind her.
Okay, so that's gonna be our first game, Animap versus Bax. Bax taking it 2-0. So now we have the upside of bracket first. We'll get Saf and Halowood playing. And... 2. Oh, Halowood going to the advanced controls. I generally prefer advanced myself.
Oh yeah, like, the control schemes here is basically just down to preference. Like, do you prefer less room for misinput, or do you prefer a one-button super?
Yeah, that's really the difference between standard and advanced. It's just your super button. Is your super triggered by pressing, like, an alternative button and then press the super after, so you always know you're going to get super, or is it like one-tap super and then combination button, and you better hit your buttons at the right time? But Halowood with the Nanako, it's not a character I expected from Halowood. Generally playing kind of more aggressive rushdown characters, but yeah, you know, you flood the screen. Kyoko playing South.
Well, Halowood did play Nanako to pretty big success in Big Cheese. Unfortunately, though, in Big Cheese, the Kyoko players weren't exactly in the know for the game plan, unlike Saf here. Saf definitely knows what's going on with this character. Although I have personally witnessed Halowood is quite good at adjusting throughout the bracket.
You're gonna get right in there, and the shotgun! I mean,
yeah,
Saf's getting those really good timed shields to reflect lasers.
Oh yeah, well, basically, like, Coco, you're basically playing an RTS. You're building a fort, you want basically at least 2 different options on screen at once.
Yeah, you want...
Having the situational awareness to reflect beams is pretty huge.
You want rock, the other rock, the other rock, and the other rock. Well, not rock, crystals, I guess. We can't call them rock because there are actually rocks in this game. That name's already been used.
Well, I mean, these aren't rocks, they're ice, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, Saf definitely knows that you get the big crystal and then you can reflect the dash beams to make them hit straight at the opponent.
Yeah, and I feel like Halowood's just trying to force things with that full screen. And things like and that's, I think, like, the problem with Nanako there is just every single attack stops you. So Halowood can't dodge. She's trying to get some attacks out on screen, trying to get things happening, you know, stop that offense. But if you ever try and counterattack, it's just, uh-oh, I'm stopping, I'm getting hit here. It's not good. And Saf is just hitting everything.
I will admit this matchup is basically a mystery to me. I don't know how it works.
Oh god, I gotta remember to keep clicking out as we're gonna get right back in there.
Because Nanako, something you do have to be wary of is that at, like, maximum range, she's not that effective.
Yeah, you gotta keep them in the zone of the, like, you know, all the little bits orbiting her.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Really playing around those crystals really well. Put that homing down as well. So does the homing only happen when you shoot them through the crystal? Through the,
so you see when they don't hit the crystal, they have, like, this sort of, like, more natural homing to them.
Yeah.
And then when they hit the crystal, they would just zoom straight towards the opponent. Like, very fast.
Oh gosh, you gotta be careful now, because Saf has a lot of meter, and no, Saf has been happy to pop the shotgun.
Yep. I mean, fortunately for Nanako, she doesn't have to be in shotgun range. Ideally, she'd want to be at the distance where, because shotgun, the input is context sensitive.
Right.
So when you're too far away, it'll give you the wall of mirrors. And I feel like Nanako should be able to play effectively at that range, but... Of course, I think Halowood here also isn't aware of how Nanako's melee works. Which I feel like in this matchup should be a significant tool, since you can basically bypass, like, Kyoko's fortress with it.
Yeah, and definitely once you get, because it sends the bits forwards, and the follow-up shots shoot from the bits, you can actually send the bits into advantageous locations and just avoid the wall. And it really is, like, a lot of it's just there's a lot of trading blows, but Nanako, you can see, like, just not as high damage.
Yeah, like it was pretty even earlier, but at this point, I think Saf just has the edge over the damage they can do.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know how to deal with the crystal plus cold stream combo, it's actually fairly difficult since it also generates quite a bit of meter.
Yeah, one thing I want to see like Halowood do is just pop the lasers. When you have that meter, just pop the lasers. The sequential lasers. Because they'll just blast right through the... Yeah, those ones. There we go.
I mean, I know you've been at the receiving end of a Kyoko game plan, so you know more about it than me. Although at this point, Saf is building up a lot of heat, so if Halowood can get in damage, it'll hurt. But on the other hand, Halowood also building up quite a lot of heat.
Ooh, that's such a late, what is that, shield cancel? Is there a special name for that, or do they just call it shield?
The official terminology is guard, but everyone just calls them shield.
Yeah. So half shield, full shield, blue shield,
it's like,
orange.
The orange shield, I believe in the manual, is called urgent barrier.
Of course, just like a real anime game. You've got to have that funky terminology.
And apparently no one knew about this for years until one day I randomly decided to read the Japanese manual, and there it was, urgent barrier. Like, not even Fruit Bat Factory was aware of this, apparently. And yeah, there we go. Kyoko game plan, just reflect beams. If they get close, you just stab them in the face.
Okay, Saf taking that one 2-0. Alright, now we're gonna have Majeflyer and Mishka. It's gonna be good because Aristowan is back now, so you guys can play on stream after that.
Oh, let's see if they get the memo.
Any second. Yeah, I think they were just like waiting to. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Mishka's a Nanako pick. Yes. Yes, it's the Firery tournament, so everyone pick Firery characters. Do it for Firery.
I believe at the beginner level, Nanako is actually reasonably popular just because other beginners have a hard time, like, dealing with basically what she does.
Oh, yeah, she has a weird, yeah, I agree. She has a weird scaling.
It's not a surprise why, because you've got, like, 7 rapidly moving spawn points for projectiles, right?
Yeah, and it's incredibly difficult for beginners to deal with, what is it, the grenades? Or the mines?
Yeah. Also, Mishka is just rapidly heating up.
Oh, and I think it's fallen into the trap of just smashing the dash to the move.
I mean, it is a valid playstyle, it's just that,
maybe not in this character. Oh. In saying that, that's a reference to another character in this game, Kaye, where, she gets... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'll happen when you're taking 3 times more damage than you normally would.
Yeah, heat effectively a damage multiplier once you're above 100%. So what, 105% heat, you take 1.05 damage, 300% heat, you're taking 3 times the damage. And Saki is no slouch for damage. If she gets a good confirm with the melee, like that, with an RNG explosion chance, you instantly lose all of your HP! Mishka, no! The Spirit Bomb's coming! Tambourine! Melee! Oh my gosh, and just look at that bar! Look at all of that red! And now just one more touch, the homing shots is gonna connect. Majeflyer.
Yeah, so playing against Saki, there is a bit of an ebb and flow to it, just because of the little dots she can send out in the background. Like, you do need to be wary that once they spawn in and become active, you gotta be wary of them, or you'll just have a bad day.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, like, if the Saki player gets too greedy with them, then they'll basically heat themselves up to the point where you just blow them up. Oh, I'm going with the Suguri pick. That's not what I'd expect.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep it a little bit more basic.
Yeah, Suguri is just a very solid all-rounder character with an with a bit of an emphasis on defense and
Yes.
spacing.
Defense with a giant beam saber. I'm just gonna do this, and if you don't respect this space, you're gonna get hit. She does need it, but oh my gosh, it is very good. Playing very aggressive here and at 300% heat. Charge a laser.
And yeah, once again, it's like just getting caught out by the little dots that Saki's putting out. That being said, he is landing hits. The question is just that whether it's not doing quite enough to bring back the arms race here.
Yeah, Majeflyer's confirms are really good. Got this really nice timing on the tambourines. Which are really good because they're multi-hit, and because of the way they travel, you know, you're multi-hitting on top of them, there's so much time to confirm to go into the melee.
Yep.
Which has an RNG chance to do extra damage. What a wonderful move.
It's funny you mention that, because like the critical hits are kind of a blessing and a curse. Because sometimes you do want the extra damage, but a lot of the other time, the extra knockback will ruin your combos when you least expect it.
Yeah. Oh, the good shielded. What is it? Urgent barrier? Last bit of HP here.
Got good damage from that dash beam due to Majeflyer being at 300, but you know, sustained too much damage beforehand, just gonna get revenge kills for that.
Pew pew pew.
Honestly, this chip damage strategy from Mishka is kind of working until that happens.
You gotta watch out. Oh, did Mishka just do double half shield just to get away from the ball? That's pretty interesting. Say half shield.
I'm not sure if it was necessary, but it was definitely safe.
Yeah, if anything, please do not get hit by the giant pole of death. It is big and scary for real. God,
about 200% getting stuck in a tambourine, you're gonna eat damage.
Yeah. Oh no. Majeflyer knows. At this full, like at that such distance, it's so easy to react to the projectile. Because it has no homing. That little beam. Majeflyer's just like sidestepping, waiting for the homing bits to activate. For to go in for the kill, and here we go, 2 balls. Was it Spirit Bell? Is that what it's called?
Sunshine Bell.
Oh, Sunshine Bell.
We did see Big Bang Bell earlier, which is the 3-bar.
Oh, this is still a chunk.
Like, the regular beam rifles from Suguri is generally quite non-committal. But you do have to get your, like, dash timing down, and you still need the awareness, because it still has startup.
Okay, and that's going to be 2-0 to Majeflyer. Which means now we have... Okay, we'll do Aurecillin, Aristowan, and then we'll move on to the losers side and get some of those matches. And we'll just alternate between winners and losers. Okay, Mirror Mirror. Man, it would be nice if the character portraits actually change colors of who's who.
Yeah, the dots are fine enough.
The dots are fine, but I don't know who's the blue one.
Which half of the HUD you're on. The blue one is A-list.
Okay, that was my most important question.
The blue one is always A-list. You just have to remember that. Look, I'm not gonna steal his color choice.
Missile on missile action. Oh, the hyper cancel. I mean, it's just like a trap. You try and run down the middle to dodge the missile, then you go right face first into a laser.
Whoops.
Nice playing around the mine. The mines can be used as like a little bit of a beam shield. If I think they can.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh, moves into the missile. First round, going to Aurecillin.
Oh.
What's going on?
I don't know, he's not moving. Oh, there we go.
Don't tell me we desynced?
No, it's fine.
Okay. He's alive. Alright, we're just gonna keep going. Ooh, yeah, control the laser, just swing it. Oh, and there it is. Good timing on the hyper to just get the whiff punishes.
No!
Now we're trading damage.
Why'd I have to miss? That's tragic.
Oh no! Full shielded to get away from the combo, but then you move right into a mine. So as soon as the invulnerability from the shield wears out, you get stuck. And then you're just eating so much damage with so much heat from A-list right now. Oh, you cannot risk a single hit, moves into the mine. Goes for the hyper nuke, doesn't get the connect, but there's so much HP for Aurecillin. It's going to be really rough for A-list to bring this one back. Oh, getting very close, but Iru is not a slouch for damage. If you get some good missile hits in and a good hyper, you might be able to take this, but... Oh, there it is. Getting threatening. Huge. Still. Oh! Oh! The edge of the hyper connects. We get the last bit of damage. Is Alice going to do the miracle comeback? Half shielding, getting the mines out, trying to get the setup going. No! Moves into the missile, just out of space. That's going to be first game going to Aurecillin. Okay, he's just waiting for him to get back up to the top and challenge again. All right. Left-hand side. Alice on the right. Got some good shots. Oh, I love it. Just stop it right before the mine. You don't want to. You absolutely do not want to get hit by mine in this matchup because that freezes you in place for so long. And you know, Iru can do follow-up shots, but Aurecillin has a huge meter advantage here, so they can combo off all of that just like that. You get hit by the mine, you eat a lot of damage. There's a hyper, getting a little bit of whiff punish damage. Certainly not the highest damage hyper, but it is good to just use it for scrape damage. A-list building up a little bit of heat here. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get hit by any missile combos, so you do have at least one bar for the urgent barrier. And there it is, just like playing slow and moving again. We're alive.
What?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, one of Iru's hypers shoots a missile, it shoots a nuke. If it explodes, it's a giant explosion. And that nuke can explode from anything. Colliding with another missile, being shot by a laser. You kind of want to get out of the way, but if one of your missiles accidentally triggers it, it covers up half the arena.
It also doesn't care who it's hitting.
It does not care. It absolutely does not care who it's hitting. You damn the side of the arena. Big missile does not discriminate. But Hayless very low on HP now. We've seen him almost do a miracle comeback before. Really good spacing though. Got him in a corner. Got that middle of the stage control, but there's such a huge HP lead and a single shot is going to do enough. Okay, match point, Aurecillin. the point blank nuke. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoots a double nukes. Oh, getting a little violent in here, a little bright with these explosions. There's still meteor on both characters. They both have the hyper. We can do it again. Wasn't enough. They're still alive. Okay, nuke attempt.
American matchup you've ever seen.
Oh, level 3 hyper! And yeah, he paid the price. No meteor to cancel out of the hit stun. Max E. Aristowan gonna take it to 0. Okay. Let's move on to loser side and get some of those matches going. We're gonna have Mishka and hopefully Animap is still around. We'll get Mishka and Animap playing. Is my
there's an Animap.
There is indeed an Animap. Just waiting for them to challenge each other. Oh, there's a Mishka. No, there's an Animap, but no Mishka. Mishka will arrive soon, hopefully. Unless they are not around. Did he duck away for a second?
Mishka is muted in the regular chat, so presumably maybe something's... Maybe had to duck out for a little bit.
Okay, no, that's fine. First we get, okay.
And let's have a look.
Okay, we'll just go Halowood or Aristowan. We'll get these looses out of the bracket.
Get to see some more A-list.
First. Okay. Nanako Iru. Halowood's learn to melee. Learn to send a bit. It's going to be pretty important to actually send a bit to Iru as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. By throwing the bits out and just being able to like... Because you have to use a toggle for the bits that make them fly around out further. Oh no, Aristowan's got the PS4 problem.
Ah, that explains a lot actually.
Alright, shout out to micro USB. So yeah, back to the Nanako Iru matchup is that, you know, the bits don't have HP, but they're collision boxes for the missiles. And missiles are a very important part of Iru's control. And stray damage as well, because each missile hurts. But because Nanako, you can just throw out your bits all over the place. You can just take the missiles out of the equation. Alright.
And that's why the DualShock 4, you use a magnetic cable. That way you don't wear out the port. And also you connect it wirelessly because according to PC Gaming Wiki, it has less input delay when you use it wireless. Oh, we do have a Mishka now.
Alright, Mishka can play after this. Aristowan is...
Still looking for a new cable.
Yeah.
But that's A-okay, because character select theme in this game is a straight banger. Oh, no.
I mean, that's what I said about Under Night in Birth, and then...
and then you listen to it for 10 million hours.
Yeah, someone leaves a setup on the post-match screen, and then that tune is never gonna get out of your head. Alright,
the
fine.
The horns are burned into your brain forever.
Halowood, Aristowan.
A-list going hard like he always does.
And this is the scary part about this matchup, is really kind of just finding the right rhythm, the right spacing to deal with the error.
And early on, A-list already got pretty much a whole bar's lead.
It's really hard in this matchup too, because the damage is so much in Iru's favor. Like, for every mistake you make as Nanako, you have to do so much more, because she's not a high damage character.
As you can see though, the difference does show in the meter.
Yeah.
Now the question is if Halowood can capitalize on
Oh,
it.
nice timing on the hyper through the hyper. We've got the hyper on hyper. The HXH, the Hunter X Hunter.
This might look lopsided, but it's actually fairly even considering A-list heat plus the meter that Halowood has.
Yeah, never doubt what taking 300% damage can do to you. And look at that, it's already a whole bar of HP gone from one super. And it can happen again, just like that. Half the HP built just enough to like pop the full shield, but already most of the hyper was already gone, and the HP lead is very even until you get hit by sequential missiles like that. And that's what I mean. Dealing with the missiles is very scary. Still, one good hyper. Oh, so close to death.
Well, this is basically any tap from either side will end it.
Look at the HP now, it's so even.
Ooh.
Oh, great shield at the last second. One touch. Oh my gosh. They actually got the trade, but the bit hit first. So Halowood actually got the round.
Yep.
And does mean you've got to watch out for your heat. When you're taking 300% damage, any comeback can happen. No damage like characters suddenly become big damage.
Well, that's the way the characters in this game are balanced, right? Like, if you're capable of getting like a lot of hits in, then you have lower damage, just because it's contingent on heat.
Oh no! And I think the biggest problem is just finding the right timing, finding the right like movement to deal with the missiles. You see, just two barrages, two salvos of the missile just did so much HP, but still, again, A-list on max heat. Things can go terribly, but Halowood's not on a healthy amount either. Yep. It's alright, we have the meter advantage. We can just reaction hyper, force the meter out of A-list to stop getting hit, and just like that, you pop the hyper sequentially over and over and over. What are they gonna do? First game.
Oh yeah, the end of that was definitely whoever got the combo won there.
Oh, this is unfortunate for A-list. You gotta respect the meter advantage, especially when they have like a tracking beam super like that.
Now brace yourself for loud noises.
Oh, okay. We've gone over to the Starbreaker. Here is not working. If your 300% heat isn't working, just put them to 300% heat.
Exactly.
So I think Starbreaker is kind of an infamous character in that she has very good new player killing tools, to say the least.
He also has the strangest fandom.
No. What do you mean by strangest fandom?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no. Is it 1000% orange juice?
It sure is.
Oh, and there it is. Like, when you get hit by auto flame attacks, your heat goes up, and you get set on fire, which raises your heat even more. So you've got to be careful. You've really got to understand this character's toolkit, because then she just runs up and melees you. That melee's a hyper, right?
Sorry?
It's not?
What was that?
The hit grab melee thing.
Yeah, that's a hyper.
Yeah. With, like, a massive amounts of invulnerability for some reason.
Yep, it has a deceptively long hyper shield duration.
Oh.
But yeah, so Starbreaker, when she hits you with the melee, if you get hit by the full combo, you will get hit with a debuff. Red fire will constantly raise your heat, while blue fire will drain your red HP as well as your meter.
Okay.
And they
are both not moving?
You can stack both of them at once.
Are they both still moving for you?
They're both moving for me, yeah.
Oh no, I've got a desync.
Oh.
Okay. We're gonna do the play-by-play radio. You've got to do it.
Halowood is quite toasty right now. Not having a good time against all these lasers and sticky bombs. A-List, on the other hand, does what A-List do. He presses the buttons. Sends out... Oh, Halo did cool down by not dashing and does get some sweet damage in, but... Oh, actually, A-List is hitting up now to 250. So, it's actually not that bad. Oh, it gets hit by the hit grab. That's gonna hurt. Last bar for Halowood. 2.5 bars for A-List, but 300% heat. Even meter. Long range. Oh, runs into a set bomb, triggers the loud noises, gets hit by the hit grab again, camera's gone funny, and A-List gets a blue fire combo. Halowood not having too good of a time here.
Okay.
That's a win for A-List.
Is that the game? Oh yeah, I guess it is a game. That's 1-all?
You should know that I am incapable of counting.
Well, if you get thrown back to the lobby,
back in the lobby.
The game will count for you. Yeah, it's 1-all. I was just wondering if that was only the first round or not.
This game goes fast sometimes.
Yeah, this is definitely a game where you can have long rounds or short rounds, depending on how violent you want to play. Unfortunately, we don't have any violent players right in this tournament right now.
I mean, you can argue that A-List is A-List Starbreaker is quite violent.
Yes, but it's not as violent as Kaye. Kaye, Queen of Violence.
I mean, somewhat ironically, Kaye is most effectively played not violently.
Yeah, that is true.
Although situational violence is quite strong, as usual. Anyway, A-List hitting an early 200, 300, but is landing quite a lot of hits with gets the HP lead now.
Yeah, but still got the heat. Laser. Ooh, do you have a hyper?
I mean, in a sense, with Starbreaker, you can afford to play high heat, considering you can make them burn off as well.
Yeah. You can race to see who dies faster. Oh no! It's the mines! The sticky mines! Oh gosh.
At this point in the matchup, you say mines, and I have no idea which character you're talking about.
The sticky.
Yes,
on one hand, it's funny against Nanako. On the other hand, it is still scary. Yeah, okay, so Starbreaker can throw out, like, Sticky Mind, where if it touches anything, it sticks onto him and explodes after a duration. By sticks onto anything, I mean it can also stick onto Nanako bits. It is incredibly unfortunate when it actually manages to sneak past all of the bits and land onto Nanako herself.
At this point, I don't know if it's funnier if they stick onto either themselves in the mirror, or if they just stick onto smoke clouds. Because they stick onto smoke clouds.
You can see the bits have the mind. We've also got to be careful because the way the bits travel, if you retract them at the wrong timing, you can retract the sticky mind onto yourself.
You sure can.
Ooh, last bit of HP for Halowood, but yeah, just gonna get hit by the laser. Yeah, one of the things you can do with that laser, you can just graze through it. It's really everything else that's threatening.
I mean, the thing about Starbreaker is that, like, all of their moves cost ammo, and they do have notable blind spots individually. But once you layer them, they can be quite difficult to deal with. Oh, it gets the hit grab. Oh, it doesn't follow up with a melee combo after the iframes though.
You moved forward and then, yeah, instantly into the melee combo.
Oh, getting hit by the set bombs.
I like that hyper. Once they get the approach, you know, just use invulnerability, try and hit them first. But Ayla's actually doing a really well at just playing this distance and then letting pretty much all of Starbreaker's kit do the zoning, make the opportunities. Because Halo just can't get around the flame shots. Oh
yeah,
no.
I think A-list here is just playing the long distance game and basically banking on the fact that Halo was pretty unfamiliar with Starbreaker's overall kit. Ooh, and then that grab is brutal. Gonna take it off. Gonna take it with a fistful of bombs into...
Okay. Ayla's gonna take it 2-1. Alright, now we can get Mishka and Animap going.
There they go, and we get to see more Irunanako. Again, just because generally, like, not a lot of people historically have played Nanako, don't really have the finer dynamics of this matchup. So at this point, you know, they're just throwing projectiles at each other, seeing what sticks.
Yeah, you hit them, don't get hit. This is it's just
any
the shmup fundamentals in a nutshell. hit your opponent, don't get hit. Oh no, but you've definitely got to be careful about those missiles, because that's one thing you don't want to get hit by. Mishka riding under high heat, but you know, it's really that when you're under high heat, you've really got to avoid those missiles.
I mean, fortunately in the matchup, like, getting hit by ballistics, your damage won't be heat scaled. But you definitely have high damage beams as well.
Oh, missiles don't scale on heat?
Generally no.
Oh, thank God. No wonder why you haven't seen people getting insta-gibbed by them.
But I mean, Iru's project missiles still hit like a truck. At this point, Mishka does have the meter lead, but not taking too much advantage of it. Which I guess comes with the territories of being new. Oh, just gonna eat a couple shotguns at 300, that is going to hurt to the point of dying.
I've never heard this BGM track before. Do you have difference playing?
Yep.
Okay.
That's because this track is from Suguri, the single-player game.
Yeah, but I have like all of the soundtrack DLCs, which get incorporated into the game if you own them. So rolling this track anyway is like a 1 in like 100 chance.
It is such a banger, though.
Yeah, but you know, you said it had all of the tracks, and it's just like they're all bangers.
Bless you, DJ Dexter. So does that mean you're gonna play Neo Aquarium at some point?
Oh no, yeah, they did that's the crab fight one, isn't it? Not the crab fight one, but the seafood fight. Crab fight was the sequel to Neo Aquarium, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. Fight Crab is based a pseudo sequel, I guess, because Neo Aquarium is indeed a Danmaku action game.
Oh, now I'm obligated to play it. I won't just reference it for memes, I have to actually play it.
I mean, I kinda like it.
Oh, they're just tossing hypers at each other.
You know, sometimes, like, I do describe this game as a bit like an RTS.
What, where you select your army and then just do attack move?
Well, it's more like, there's sort of like a start of the round, like, resource building dynamic to it.
Yeah, especially it's really important about getting that lead with the hypermeter. Because having to leave the hypermeter allows you to kind of like play aggressive. You have the shield backup to be able to like cancel out attacks. You can preemptively use the shield for invulnerability to force your way in.
Yeah, like generally meter fuels your big plays here. Oh my god, 24,000 milliseconds.
Yeah.
This may or may not be unplayable.
I don't know what happened there.
It's probably just a lag spike where they just entered in and then it didn't readjust to the regular delay.
Okay.
Oh, game broke, says Mishka. Yeah, I think they just started the round during a lag spike. It happens sometimes.
I'm just gonna say rollback and just put that on Twitter. 25,000 milliseconds of input lag. Oh, I think did they get back into it? Okay, yeah. There we go.
Look on the plus side, now we got Magical Girl of Miracles with some background music. Animap starting off with an early lead. Feels like I've seen this before.
I think what Animap's really doing well is managing to keeping the heat really low. Like, they're not really staying too much over 100.
Yeah, like generally Iru sort of has like a sniper playstyle versus a trapper playstyle, where I feel like Animap is a bit more of the sniper.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not really winning the long-range game against Ira's Nanako. Things are just way too reactable. They're too slow to cover the ground. You want to really get in there and trap her. Get those bits going in her face.
Yeah, like Iru definitely has the tools to like cut through the walls of projectiles that Nanako generally throws out.
But not when you're on top of her, because she shoots very, very like linearly.
Yeah.
Pretty much at you.
Like, Nanako probably wants the sweet spot where the melee bits are like an ever-present threat for the Iru player.
Nuke! Oh, the funniest part about this matchup is the nuke can get set off upon collision with the bit. They just chuck a random hyper nuke, and then your bit just happens to be in like the worst place possible. Oh my gosh, 250% heat.
Get just a little snipe there. You can have a little snipe as a treat.
Yeah, a little bit of 50% of one bar as a treat.
Oh, almost lands in the mine there. Oh, and actually walks into it. That's gonna hurt with the shotgun. Like, generally at the low levels of gameplay, Iru's mines are, like, pretty brutal to deal with, because you need to be careful of where they are. On top of, like, the fat missiles also being surprisingly durable.
And then she puts out the 4 mines and you're like, oh no, I'm not good at my movement control. Yeah, that'll really get you.
And yeah, once again, using the like, Animap actually has pretty good situational awareness of when, like, Mishka's going in and you just snag them with a mine.
Yeah, this is the spacing you want to be. You get the control down, there's a hyper, you gotta move forward, watch out for the nuke, good dodge. But now you've just gotta get that spacing again, get that aggression. Ooh, and I think Nanako definitely another character where you really will notice the amount of ammo. Because she shoots multiple shots based on the amount of ammo she has. Especially when you're using the mines, it just drains a lot of that gauge.
Oh yeah, the mines will use all of your weapon D ammo. So they're quite potent at, like, the optimum range, but they do eat away at your resources if you don't use them properly.
And even your basic shots, each shot, like, you have to shoot a minimum of shots, but each shot uses up a little bit of bar.
Yep. But yeah, I feel what's happening here is, like, Mishka's too afraid to approach, even though approaching is generally what you do have to do with Nanako here.
Well, I mean, they are.
Animap's just staying at basically maximum range far away, and Nanako's patterns just aren't very good at that range.
So close. We could avoid getting hit. Can we get that last bit of damage? Might be at a time out win. Watch out for the heat. Getting a little bit desperate. Oh no! And all of his shots just added up. And yeah,
and the sweep with the neutral hyper there. Just gonna close things out.
Okay, Animap 2-0. I mean, Mishka, every single time they control that close range to him, just a little bit in front. You know, they had all of the bits swerving in from the side, shooting from different directions. They were getting just a lot of good hits in there. But yeah, unfortunately was not able to keep it up. And really
Animap feels very good at seeing when Mishka got too far close to the close to him, and then just placed a mine at his feet, and it's just, well, here, this is your problem now.
Okay. Oh, you're up now. Coco versus Suguri. Oh, right. So we're going all in on the Suguri pick. I don't know the Suguri Kyoko matchup. But all I know is that you gotta watch out for the Beam Saber. They've been playing that sweet spot. Shooting straight down the middle between all of those shots. And we're trying to get into that mid-range where we can force the beam. Nice using up the Graves. Building up so much meter right now. 2 bars. Yeah, it's just comfortable. Just happy to dodge. And you've got to make a play. If they're just going to sit there at that mid-range, just building up meter, now they're going to be able to force that advantage. And just like that, they're going to try and trap you. But Aurecillin's taking quite a lot of damage so far. Oh, the shotgun. Okay, using the half shield just for the aggression. Here's the melee combos. Comboing again and again. How do you get out of this? Are you just going to pop panic heat? You dash away, but that's such a big turnaround. Tries to hyper through, but a good counter shield from Saf to have the vulnerability to go through. just that one sequence has put so much pressure. Aurecillin having a huge meter advantage here. Oh my gosh, and those beam sabers. Oh no, running into the ice crystals. Okay. Okay, we just did a hyper super as a whiff punish and instantly 300% heat, HP gone. That's what you gotta be careful from. Oh no, and this aggressive play by Aurecillin. Not gonna give time for Kyoko to set up, but finally they get some space, they get some ice crystals out, and the delay ice crystal throws, but not to phase. So much pressure, so much control at this close range, grazing through the lasers, and now what do? You can't get set up. Oh my gosh, 200% heat, and then shoving on the beam sabers. That's gonna be the first game to Aurecillin. Definitely Saf having a good fight once they can get set up, but no setup, which means the pressure from the Suguri. All up in your face. Shooting giant wide beam saber. What do you do? Terrifying.
Spectating?
I'm spectating. I'm gonna wait until a stage is chosen, so I'm in.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, okay. I gotta keep remembering I have to actually like quit out of it once the game is done. And again, this is where Saf really wants to avoid, especially the beginning of the round where you don't have any meter. You can't half shield. You've got to get something going. You've got to get a shield to keep the Suguri away. But this wide beam, this arching blade attack is just so much pressure. You gotta. How do you get away? Suguri's just going in. Okay, we've got 2 bars for Saf. And we've got Ice Crystal as a shield we can hide behind. But the Ice Crystals don't stop the Beam Saber. You gotta expand your fortress. Nice, the crystals hit from behind. That does do quite a bit of damage. But unfortunately, Saf getting full comboed. Here's a shotgun. High heat. Oh, the half shield into the melee. So he has the invulnerability to not get shotgun again. Saf does have a defensive shotgun. Has 2 hyper bars. They've got a good positioning. Unfortunately, the hyper is going to connect. Nice shotgun. And that's going to even up the HP here. Got to watch out. Shotgun again. Low heat for Aurecillin. Not going to take too much damage. But are we looking to move on to the offense? Saf is in a really good position. Good hyper. Okay, counter hypers keep him away. Does a little bit of chip damage. Nice shotgun, but we're low on bar. Very low HP for Aurecillin. Really stable situation for Saf right now, but they cannot make a mistake. They're on so low HP. Gotta watch out for the level 3 hyper. Auricillin's popped it just randomly before and has taken the round. Oh, and a nice aggressive movement into the shotgun to take the round. Frozen forest, baby. Those spiky trees. Okay, here we go. Scary round start. Where Suguri is going in. Here's the melee. But you're under low heat. You're not going to take too much damage. But this quantity, it is adding up. Combo after combo. Oh no, and it's so hard to deal with those slashes. We've got 1 bar for Saf. We can do the defensive shotgun. Oh. Saf's so low HP, so high heat. They're fighting behind a crystal, just using it as a shield, keep the Suguri away. But no! Moving down, Aurecillin saw the chance to move in, hit him with the Beam Saber, take the round. And again, this is going to be a very crucial round start. Saf lost so much in trying to back away, but they've got some setups going. Can they keep Suguri away? There's 1 melee combo. Okay, nice awareness of where you place the crystal. So you can use it as kind of a shield. Okay. Full shield. Nice, play around a crystal. And just use it as zoning. Seth's got the HP lead here, but not in the best of position. There's still so much pressure. Suguri moving in with the combo. Hyper to keep him away. Meter advantage for Aurecillin right now. Oh, and a Hyper does full connect into the full combo. That's going to be a chunk. And we're trying to counter Hyper to get them away. That's not going to be good for Seth here. And again, just so much pressure from this Suguri. Nice Hyper. And a couple of stray hits there, but we've got to make up the HP lead. Oh no, Frozen Forest does not connect. And there's the Hyper punish. We got the 1 bar. And oh, the heat. And the Beam Saber combo just took out a huge chunk. Even at 166%, that was still a lot. Aurecillin taking it to 0. Which means...
It's rare to see a good Kyoko, though. I respect it.
Okay, I think Bax is back now. So we got Majeflyer and Bax on the outside of the winners.
Well, yeah, I guess you got to see how funky the hitbox on the Frozen Forest is.
It is incredibly funky. Is it different, like, per projectile? Or is it just one giant
no,
box?
it's just a giant rectangle.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I haven't made it in.
We got the Sumika in here.
Okay, back on the Sumika.
I guess it's kind of fun, because if you know how to play Hime, you basically know how to play Sumika as well.
That is a lot of trading. Bax has got to watch out for those delayed orbs.
Oh, absolutely. Like, against in the Saki matchup, basically, you need to be wary of getting cherry tapped by anything.
Okay, I think Bax has got counterpicked by the stage, because when those orbs are at like the top half with the cloudy background, I can barely see them.
I think that's a you problem.
Well, at least we're not getting some Maiden and Spell like Lime thing. Lime Hood.
Though, this is kind of an interesting matchup since both characters like to be below the opponent. Oh, orbs though. We got orbs.
Oh my gosh, the big
Majeflyer's
sunshine
Orb
bell!
Gonna use all that hit stun to convert damage and
You gotta have meter.
and take back straight to the second round.
You've gotta have meter to keep to like full shield out. Oh my gosh, nice barrel to just kill all of the homing orbs.
Yeah, so like
Really good in this matchup. You just throw out things to like delete the homing orb and just control that space. Nice, keep the graze. I mean, the homing orb actually...
get some of the barrel shields out there.
Yeah, yeah, the homing orbs actually do a decent amount of damage. Like, grazing them can build your meter pretty well.
Yep.
So yeah,
we got the install. We got double the feathers now.
Sunshine Bell, okay, we're going in offensive. We have another Hyper Bar too, so we can pop another Sunshine Bell. And you've got to be careful when you move up. Watch out for the Tambourine. Okay, so it's not going for the quick Tambourine. It's trying to get the one with the long hit stun here. And no, now the feathers are connecting. Majeflyer trying to steal some bar, trying to get a little bit of a buffer. Because if you're popping that Sunshine Bell on only one Hyper Bar, you don't have enough to half shield to like force an approach.
I mean, I guess it's mostly a situational thing.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you can, you just run in with that full invulnerability and go, me or shield, or the bell. Choose one.
Like, sending off the full bell means your opponent is forced to basically behave in a predictable manner.
Oh no, 300% heat. Luckily it doesn't fully connect, but this is still very scary. Tambourine, get that combo going.
Oh, getting nicked by feathers, that's gonna hurt though.
Yeah, it is. Oh. The worst part is you cannot sit inside the bell against the feathers. Wait, what
Monsters, they
happened to
don't
that
care.
bell? Did the bell just like go off screen?
Yeah, so the bell just after a while, it just leaves. It just had enough. It's clocking out.
No more sunshine. You might see a bright sky in the background, but there's no more sunshine. Or we can get a win here if we can get a good comp.
Oh, that was
Oh.
basically down to the last hit.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Bax is on so much HP and it just got chain hit by something and then, yeah.
Heat?
Yeah, 300% heat in play.
Oh, we're back to Hime here. Back to what we know works. Or perhaps what we're more familiar with. Bax making sure also to pick home field advantage. Oh, Majeflyer just standing pixels away from getting grabbed by the chain. Oh, gets grabbed that time though. But fortunately, the delayed projectiles on Saki's side are interrupting the combos, so Bax can't get a full conversion off of these chain hits. That is, until he starts spinning meter anyway. Very good awareness there, seeing Majeflyer was on 200 plus heat, and just deciding to cash in damage while he can. Or he could. Things getting toasty for Majeflyer.
Yeah, especially when that tambourine came out. It's like, okay, I'm not actually risking this. Oh no! Gets enough meter at the last second before the sunshine bell arrives.
Yep.
that party was not one you wanted to be part of.
Majeflyer super toasty, but
No!
still has the meter lead and all this hit stun. Oh. Oh, the critical hit, knocking Bax out of the orb though.
Okay, half sunshine. Half is bright.
Oh,
Ooh, quick
sorry.
orb.
Lob's a tiny one, not sure about that, but look at it go.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately,
just like
Bax
that,
was
300% heat.
shielded when it looped back around.
300% heat, your HP goes down in a flash.
Absolutely.
And I think the funniest part about that 300% heat is just how fast your HP goes down, then it looks visually. Like, visually only goes down at a certain rate, but you're dying faster than that. You can't
Or
just
to do that
react.
until you...
Yeah, until you're
It'll
dead.
do that until you go down to the next HP bar, basically.
Yeah, so if you're trying to like react full shield to taking damage, don't. Just react to actually just getting hit and no, it's just gonna be a lot. And I like to use the Bat Super, it's a really fast super. It actually does quite a fair bit of damage. So you can just run up to him, and if you get next to him, you just pop it. Really hard to avoid. Okay, big Sunshine Bell.
Majeflyer has a solid advantage here, though.
Oh! The full
Opts
shield
to
and the
throw
tambourine.
two bells at once, which is a bit weird.
Oh no! Moves into the chain! Oh, the tambourines! Okay, full shield's out. Oh. You get struck by like the corner of a tambourine and then the homing shots hit you. And they
Yep.
just go on and on. And now it's match point for Majeflyer.
Yeah, Saki is basically good at turning any sort of light tap, maybe stubbing your toe into like 10 million years of pain.
Oh no! And I love that Majeflyer knew. They stacked up all of the homing shots, and he knew when they were about to shoot, so he went on the aggressive move. Bax tried to counter, but it was a trap because all the homing shots came from behind.
When you are a Saki player, you do know basically the ebb and flow of when you go into attack and when you do some more avoidance to put out more delayed threats, basically.
Oh, nice half shield just so you can run through the Sunshine Bell. And I like that. That's a little bit of escape into the half shield. That is so unfortunate. The tambourine at the perfect timing. to trade with the trade. Oh, did you see that grenade arc? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think Bax here is getting a little too impatient because he's landing like the laser at full screen and then trying to go in to get a chain, but Majeflyer knows that it's not safe and throws out tambourines, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think this
Fairly even position here with a HP difference, but also a heat difference in the other direction. And fairly even on meter. Oh, Bax cashing in with big damage. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, okay, that's a game for Bax then.
Never mind, I am desynced. Who knows how long I was living in a parallel universe. Network coding is hard.
It really is. They did retroactively add rollback to this game.
Took a whole year after announcing this game was going to release on Steam to even get to the closed beta.
Oh no! Sucky time! Tambourine! Tambourine! Didn't get the full combo, but that's still a hefty amount of damage. Majeflyer on a really good lead right now. One hyper bar. And I think Bax is going to try and... Oh no, moving in for the aggression. That's getting him caught by the tambourines and the homing shots. I think Bax is just trying to force the HP lead back down.
Lands the chains, that's huge.
The heat! Look at that instant 300. Oh, that laser did so much! Oh, nice bait on the Hyper Bell, on the Sunshine Bell.
Majeflyer fairly toasty, but cooling down a little bit.
Yeah, and I think now Bax saw success playing the long-range game.
Oh yep, now we're basically even on heat. Bax got meter, tries to go for the chains again, but barely misses it.
Yeah, I think Bax is really just going for like the kind of like a defensive play now. It's trying to bait out responses by moving forward, but really is going for the zoning and just keeping the HP lead, playing the long-range game, and just grazing through all of his homing shots, forcing Majeflyer to take risks to get to him. And with this high heat, or to get the tambourine, full shield out, don't want to give him an advantage. Sit on that HP lead as the laser's going to connect. Sunshine Bell and vulnerability.
Bax knows this is basically the chance to close everything. Got such a huge lead. Majeflyer is quite hot right now. But you do have to play around these orbs.
Oh, the invulnerability! I can't believe it. The invulnerability stayed long enough that the tambourine went past. If it was just like a frame shorter, you would have got a hit stun by the tambourine into the Sunshine Bell.
Bax cleverly closing that round with just a long-range beam sniper.
Yeah, and at this kind of even HP, I think Bax is going to feel pretty comfortable. Just kind of only moving close to just use counters on the approach. So things like the hyper, or like that big ring of blades. Happily sitting at this in range. No! One mistake, and now Majeflyer's in, but no, the reversal! Oh, the hyper, the tambourine hyper!
Oh yeah, Bax made the mistake of dashing backwards for the bread and butter. While not a true combo, it's quite brutal to get out of. But unfortunately, dashed the wrong way.
Good reaction to Majeflyer. Saw like the stray hyper beam from Bax, and it's like, I'm gonna counter by using the invulnerability to get the Sunshine Bell out, and what a read on the hyper! Both of them hypering at the same time.
Oh yeah, unfortunately for Majeflyer, the active frames got him, and that did raise the heat there.
Can you shield break with hyper?
No, only half healed.
Okay. Huge HP lead from Majeflyer here, but you know, Bax can just play this zoning game pretty well, and baiting out the hyper. Oh, taking a couple of hits in the process.
Oh, with the chain hyper again, but that's not too bad considering he's got the meter lead.
Yeah, nice! Bait out on the Sunshine Bell. Now you gotta play around it. Ooh. Aggression, no, watch out! Oh, great escape, and what a turnaround!
Double beam hyper, just playing the tricks there. But still a surprisingly even position. Ooh.
The
Long range laser confirmed into the hyper. Gotta give that to Bax.
Yeah, no, like, you just couldn't react. Just go boo boo. And all your HP is gone at 300% heat. Back's gonna take that 2-1. Okay. Now we're gonna have Saf and Animap. You can just think how incredibly close those matches are, and it really was all it all came down to the heat. That funny 300%. I love that play from Bax where they had the heat advantage. So they moved up, and then they saw the reaction Sunshine Bell from Majeflyer to like keep them away, use the invulnerability, chuck something big to control the screen, and then Bax just runs up and does hyper to invulnerable through it. And then just half shields like right through the Sunshine Bell to get out. And then just laser hypers as a punish because now you have no meter. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, moving on with Saf versus Animap.
Oh,
I feel like this is quite a bad matchup for Iru. Although, Iru can punch through the stuff Kyoko throws out. It all depends on resource management here.
I feel like the biggest problem here is that Iru's shots are just so direct. Oh, but, you know, if they're getting hit by missiles, this is just bombardment. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! He ran into the mine! What a HP turnaround! Watch out for the mines! Watch out for the mines! Oh, nice aggression, moving up the shotgun.
Yeah, that'll hurt. But it didn't hurt as badly as I thought it would,
Does
actually.
shotgun scale with heat damage?
Which one?
Shotgun. Frozen Forest.
Which shotgun?
The hyper.
Yeah, it does. Because that counts as a melee attack.
Oh, both are on 200% heat. Anyone could just explode like this? Saf, please! No, Saf, you've got a full burst.
What a turnaround.
You've got a full shield out of the mine when you're on so much heat. You can full shield out of mine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
You can full shield out of everything that isn't an Axel hyper.
Which is a level 3.
Yep.
So yeah, that you can full shield out of level 1 hypers. Ooh, the aggressive mine placement.
Interesting use of that, the Snowflake hyper from Saf. Just playing some keep away.
Okay, yeah, Saf is just gonna play control around the ice crystal and just go for the homing shot. And just try and just outshoot Animap.
Although at this point, like...
It's working.
Everyone's at full meter, no one's really spending it. Animap is just free to throw out fat missiles to just punch through what Kyoko
Double mine setup,
Although...
but you gotta force them into your mine. Oh, run up the shotgun. The mine's gonna disappear.
Animap caught quite unaware of the frozen forest there. Like, it definitely has surprise tag because it comes out quite fast.
Nice, laser. Oh, but these trades, especially playing around these crystals. Yeah, Animap's really just gotta watch out for the yeah, just the homing, because they're pacing up the shots. They're trying to too aggressively shoot that they're not shooting in between the laser shots.
Yep.
Like, it's like the tempo is not there, the understanding of the rhythm. So every time they stop to shoot, they just get shot by the homing shots from the redirect. Okay. Oh, the aggressive missile? No, the counter shotgun. Just run up and shotgun him.
That was a good catch with the fat missile, but yeah, the counter Frozen Forest is always a strong option when Kyoko has meter.
Nuke? Nuke into the crystal? Okay, we spent both hypers to do a little bit of damage. Good damage too, but...
It's fine, it was bait.
Yeah.
And Saf at a very toasty 300.
Oh, but you know, if you never get hit, you don't have to worry about it. And Saf is happily sitting behind the crystals.
Animap using a lot of shotgun beams at long range, although the single beam is probably a lot better in this case. And yeah, Saf is just content to sit in his little crystal fields.
Okay, first game gonna go to Saf.
So what makes Kyoko very difficult to deal with for beginners is the fact that once she gets rolling, it's a very snowball heavy. Very snowball heavy matchups across the board basically for Kyoko.
And then once you finally get in, you just hit you with the frozen forest.
But yeah, this level basically doing doing dash beam strats is, I guess, what we like to call flowchart Kyoko. Very effective at low levels, but if you know what you're doing, then things get a bit hairier, I suppose.
Oh! I like it, the little change of pace to just move up and hit him with the forest. Oh no.
But yeah, like, lack of direct melee on Iru's part makes this matchup quite difficult, especially since round start is quite crucial.
Yeah, you can definitely see between your Suguri matches, once you get that mid-range control going, like not even mid-range, a close-range control of inner face, Kyoko can't get set up and just has a sad day. But if you're both playing long range... Oof. Because, you know, you can set mines all you want, but your mine's not going to do anything. You only have half of Iru's kit to play with.
Yep. Like, the thing about the activated crystals as well is that their damage fields do damage projectiles, and they tick quite fast, which makes them incredibly effective versus ballistic or versus ballistics in general.
Yeah, but against Iru's projectiles, you can see those missiles just deleting those crystals very quickly. So it's just kind of like just finding the right nuance, just finding the right time to chuck them out.
Yeah, like the fat missiles can definitely punch through, but the smaller ones have a harder time. But yeah, generally it's quite difficult for Iru to land hits. That being said, players having like basically a meter stare down. No one's really happy to spend meter until someone acts first. But yeah, here Kyoko just has like strong options against ballistics, can reflect beams if Iru gets too beam happy.
Alright, and Saf gonna take that 1-2-0. I really think the biggest weakness there was just Animap trying to play the Saf game where it just wasn't working out. The character just has the advantage there. You have to probably play like closer, force to closer range missiles, and as well as the aggressive mine placements.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got Majeflyer and Aristowan. God, I'm always so careful not to accidentally change the room settings.
Yeah, it can be like that. Where you're just like, oh, where's my cursor? Oh no, it's suddenly 3 rounds.
And it's suddenly 270 seconds in the game that can easily go timeout. Whoa, this is violent already, right off the bat.
I mean, Irusaki with both players craving violence, yep.
Oh! Did you see all those homing balls?
Just look at him go.
Oh no, A-list, be careful here!
Oh.
Look at that heat! Sunshine Bell is coming and a tambourine. Nice. Oh no, there's
Nuke
not enough
out, but
info.
doesn't land anything off of it.
Maybe Nuke wasn't the right choice there when the big Sunshine Bell is on top of you.
It absolutely wasn't, but he likes the memes too much.
On the other hand, I was actually expecting... Oh my gosh.
Oh, the grenade salvo.
I was expecting the nuke to instantly explode from a Sunshine Bell. Ooh, you're getting zoned. Oh, the grenade stopped just before. Okay, full shields out of the sunshine.
Yeah, got caught out by the bell there. Very toasty. Majeflyer with a huge meter lead right now.
Ooh, run up half shield. Okay. Watch out. The bell's coming. The bell's coming. Another bell's coming. I mean, Majeflyer still has meter. They can pop out another bell if they want. Keep that offense going. There's the hyper. Oh, and 2 bars, which means, yeah, you just chuck out another bell, and here comes the zoning. Where are you gonna go? Yep. Where are you gonna go? Oh my god, look at that damage.
Yep, Saki's Emmers just get you in the corner and then hit you to death with all that hit stun she has.
First game going to Majeflyer.
Of course, players like A-List, they just want to press buttons, so if you can say, no, pressing buttons are a bad idea, well...
You've got to press the other button. Alright.
Once again, loud noises ahead.
I'll switch over to the Starbreaker.
I suppose this is a fairly interesting matchup, considering both characters quite potent at melee range. A-List using too much weapon A ammo though.
A little bit of desperation. We do get the melee combo, and a tambourine comes back.
Yep. Tambourine technically has infinite range when it's on the way back, but it doesn't do any damage.
Oh, it doesn't do damage?
It doesn't do damage on the way back, but it still does hit stun.
Oh yeah, and it does a lot of hit stun. Grenades, grenades. Oh no! Ooh,
I would simply run through the orb.
You will simply have invulnerable recovery under hyper melee. Oh, the sticky! Okay, like yeah! That. The half shield on the mine, and then just goes in for the offense. Oh! Nice read! And now the homing bullets, what are you gonna do? Sunshine Bell's coming, so much heat. Where are you gonna go? Ooh, nice counter melee. Watch out for the tambourine. You turn this one around, 300% heat, but you can't take much damage. Even a homing bullet's gonna kill you. It's coming, it's coming!
Yep.
Could not stop. You gotta keep dashing. And that's the whole Saki matchup. Do you like stop to shoot to keep Saki away from you, or do you keep dashing to avoid the homing bullets?
Yep, Majeflyer that does have the tech to throw out a lot of the little dots without getting too much heat. Although this is the Starbreaker matchup, so who knows how important that really is.
Whoa! The double hyper again? There it is, going all the way.
A-List getting those extended guard frames, but not really getting much off of it. And while A-List quite toasty still. Majeflyer has cooled down. Yeah, getting too predictable with going for the melees after the extended shield frames after the rush.
Oh, the desperation here. You just want to get the hit in. Oh, and it will! With the heat combo as well, so you're building up the heat, but there's a tambourine to ruin your day.
Well, we're at... Oh, I say we were at mutual 300, but Majeflyer is quite good at cooling down here. Ayla's not using a whole lot of the set bombs, which are quite important for Starbreaker's game plan.
Oh yeah, the big orbs.
Yep.
Oh no, homing shots as well with that 300% heat. That's a ton. That's a lot of damage.
Ayla's just getting tagged by stray beams here, taking a lot of damage from that heat, although there's a lot of red HP as well.
Wait, what does red HP do?
You can recover that when you graze them.
Ah.
It recovers quite slowly, but it is HP you can get back.
Any bit counts when you're on this high HP, when you're on this high heat. There's a difference between one stray shot killing you or 3 stray shots like those 3 bullets that just impacted Ayla's.
Case in point.
Okay, Majeflyer is gonna take that 2-0 over Ayla's. Alright, we'll play losers semifinals first. Majeflyer versus Staff.
Oh, this is gonna be exciting.
Best of 2, and then we'll go to winners losers finals. Okay, then no. If we're playing first of 3 like winners finals for this game, that can easily be at least a 9-10 minute set.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. Okay. Here we go.
I do believe this matchup is Saki favored. Granted, Majeflyer knows the tech. That is just you throw tambourines and they ignore everything.
You hide behind a crystal. Oh, the tambourines would also kill the crystal, wouldn't they?
Oh, they don't kill them, but they just go over them, I think.
Oh, okay.
If memory serves.
But it's not like, do the crystals do damage to you?
Oh, they do when they're activated. Like, they have a damage field when you activate them.
Is it that circle thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you mean the small ones, then yeah, those deal damage.
Ooh, shotgun, high heat as well.
Very toasty, but quite Majeflyer favored here.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for getting shot, because that can easily make it easily turn it around. Alright, and Dr. Hillmore, thank you for the raid.
Fast on an iframe through that, but Majeflyer now has a lot of meter. A lot to play with.
Yeah, you see, because of that heat, it was just such a big turnaround, but there's still meter. Watch out for the oh, there
the frozen forest just gonna clip him.
Shotgun.
Oh, and the dog just gonna catch him off guard. But yeah, there was a big window of opportunity for Majeflyer to go in, and they instead chose to just hang out in neutral.
Yeah, so hello Raiders, welcome to my acceleration of Suguri 2 bracket for Firery first. I love this game. It is a versus shoot 'em up. Very easy to play, but a lot of nuance to get good at it. And it can also be incredibly violent, but it is exhilarating the whole way. Oh, no, the trade! With the homing bullets.
Gonna eat the grenades.
Yeah, Zach, you gotta be careful here. Full screen laser, but you can't just keep throwing things out. You gotta watch out for that pacing when homing bullets are coming in, but the shotgun is gonna do some work. Majeflyer is still on that 300% heat, so they are taking the 3 times the amount of damage. But if you don't get hit,
Definitely got the resource advantage though. Oh, everyone's cooled down though, just hang out in neutral.
Oh no.
Saf getting caught out by the dots. Just eating damage for being careless.
Here you go, Sunshine Bell. Oh, move up for the
here we go.
shotgun. Get away from Sunshine Bell. Double hyper. It's still there, and there's the tambourine. And there's the third hyper. That's going to be some good damage for Saf, but still, it's going to be pretty rough to bring this one back. Majeflyer comfortably on the low heat, and popping a Sunshine Bell and the stray bullets.
This is kind of interesting here with both players just happy to trade down on meter.
Okay, first,
Ultimately ending in Majeflyer's favor in this case.
yeah, first game going to Majeflyer. I think this is one of the matchups where Saf really got to watch their timing, watch their pacing on the, what do you call it, the homing shots?
Yeah. Also, is the winner allowed to swap here, or are we going with character lock? Okay, we are going with character lock. Not that it matters here, because we're all loyalists.
Yeah, Saf's got to be really careful here. Ooh, throwing out a lot more crystals, changing it up. Hopefully it's just me that the spectating is looking kind of funky.
Yeah, it's a bit rollbacky here, but it's not unfollowable.
Oh,
Like,
we're just
even on
popping a hyper.
resources, yep, just deciding to create a bit of meter there.
Okay. No! Oh! Nice half shield from Saf, just half shielding. They realize I'm moving into a bad spot, so let me just invulnerability throw it.
Or gets too close to
Yeah.
gets too close to Majeflyer though, eats a bunch of hits, done a bunch of damage. Majeflyer now with the resource advantage, and Saf still getting chipped out by the little dots. You've got to look out, maybe throw out a reflector or two.
Wait, I've never seen that before, that little circle thing.
The circle of reflector hyper.
Wow, okay. I didn't even know she had it.
It's context sensitive, so Frozen Forest is close special hyper. Water Mirror is far special hyper. So maybe Saf intended to throw out the Frozen Forest there, but Majeflyer was too far away.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Saf starting to use reflectors in response to the dots from Majeflyer here, providing quite a lot of safety there. That being said, Majeflyer doesn't feel too pressured by it.
Yeah, they've almost got 3 bars. They can do the funny.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna do the big funny. That was a chunky hyper.
Neutral hyper from Majeflyer, just gonna clear the field. Oh, Saf has a big resource. Oh no.
No, look at that damage! Oh my gosh!
Definitely not a favorable trade there.
On the tambourine instantly. And that's going to be 2-0 to Majeflyer. Oh my.
Saki's grenades actually hit very, very hard.
They don't have RNG bonus damage, do they?
I don't think so. They just hit
Yeah.
really hard.
It's only the melee that does. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Okay, Aurecillin backs winners finals. Here we go. Oh god. No, no, no. Ah! I made it in. I
Oh.
made it in. I'm okay. I made it
Okay.
in. I completely
We
forgot.
can
for a
always
second.
wait. Can always wait for you.
I made it in. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of things going everywhere. We got Simica in there, and I mean, things are just being fun. Okay, the balls. Lot of meter for backs here. What can they do with it? You really gotta watch out. There's collateral everywhere. I mean, feathers, swords, they look so similar. Oh no, watch out for the beach balls! Oh, here comes the feathers! Nice laser snipe, but there is so much HP advantage, and you're so low, and the stray feathers is gonna connect. First round, got Aurecillin.
I think you desynced a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Never mind. Round 2. Round 2. Round 2. It's just cycling through round 2.
It happens.
Alright. So let me know when the next game starts. Oh man. Well, at least we can listen to DJ Deku while we're at it.
Stand up for love. There's nothing more to say. Stand up for me. What can I say? I see from above. It is time to play. Show me love.
Yep. And we're just waiting for around the end.
Alright, you're in round 2?
I'm in round 2 now.
Order is restored.
Wait, what? Okay, forget it. I'll ask later. Oh, being stuck in a really bad position. Bags has meter advantage here. Oh no! All those sudden trades of 300% heat! Bags has gotta be careful. That stray hits is doing so much damage! Trying to play aggressive, trying to get that HP even again. But it's just the risk reward. Okay, so what's gonna connect? Oh no, oh no, oh no, the combos! Half shields out of it. Are we trying to save on those 2 bars? No. And I believe that's first game to Aurecillin?
Oh, it's desynced again, is it? That is quite
Okay.
unfortunate.
I'm finally out of the first game. Are you guys playing again?
We're still playing.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Amazing.
Well, sometimes it's like that.
And that's 1 to me.
Okay, finally. 1-0 to Aurecillin.
The game just simply cannot handle all the red and blue.
It really is. I saw like Sumika and Hime just throw feathers and swords, and they all kind of just look the same to me. Oh no. Okay, let's see who gets the advantage. It's quite even on the trades, but Back's in a lot better position. It's mid-screen, controlling the middle of the screen. So you can watch out for the beach balls. This is incredibly even. Back does have the meter advantage and a laser. Done, inch away, but no! Has the full shield out of the barrel. Oh, nice laser. There's so much trade, such even meters. This is just so even. Okay, full shield, trying to move closer. And now they're stuck in a corner. Oh, going to aggression, trying to just fight their way out, just fighting for that position so they can have a lot more freedom, a lot more control over the stage. And it's going to be very important for backs. If they can keep Aurecillin locked down on this bottom part of the screen, though it's very good for Sumika just to chuck the beach balls upwards over downwards. Like, you still have so much space to work with. Aurecillin does have the HP lead here, but not too much after that hyper laser hit. Does have 2 hypers versus 1. So they can play aggressive, they can make the most of it. But these stray feather hits. Oh, hyper to hyper. Okay, Back's going in, but couldn't make something happen and taking so many feather hits. Okay, nice little laser chip damage. Oh no, the feathers. Hard for Back to make a comeback here, hoping for the hyper to do something, but Aurecillin does have the meter to just full shield out. So really, you gotta have the... Oh no! It's gonna be the first round going to Aurecillin. You gotta really have that meter lead, because if they have the meter lead, they're happy to just combo break out of anything whenever they get hit. They can stay safe. They can, keep their advantage. So just getting those resource control is very important, but Bax doing some good damage, evening up the beach balls. Gotta be careful here. Going for the aggression, hoping for the chain to hit. Not gonna work. Here are the feathers. Good laser snipe. Keeping it very close. Trying to sneak around. Nice! Navigates through the beach balls. Forces the full shield out. Going for the half shield. Trying to get something to happen with the chain. Not gonna connect. But now we have that 1 bar and a HP lead. Looking good for Bax right now. Okay, full shield. Good laser. No 1 bar for Bax. Gotta be careful. Here's the barrel. Full shield's out. Doesn't want to take as much damage. But now they have no hypermeter, so they've got to be careful. It's gonna be deadly. Going for the aggression, but there's the counter hyper from Aurecillin for the invulnerability. And you can see there's not much Bax can do, but that was a good bait. Just playing it low risk, trying to even up the meter again so they can finally go on the offensive. But the straight hits now, Auricillin's taking the lead again. Watch out for the beach balls. Oh no, 2 bars and a hyper cancel from the laser. Gonna do a decent amount of damage for the aggression. There's a counter hyper on Auricillin's end. Oh, good snipe. Watch out for the beach balls again with the laser and the hyper, but Bax now 200% heat, can instantly explode at any second. has... Oh! You have the full shield, but do you have time to do the full shield? And on that 200% heat, you just can't.
Are we going to 3?
Yeah, it's faster free.
Alright.
It is 2-0 to Aurecillin right now. Don't start yet.
It's okay, I can wait on character select for you.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, the Kaya epic.
We're blazing! We striving it up now.
Are we gonna see some bullshit blazing?
We smelling the game.
Oh my gosh, the feathers combo break. And I guess that's a really good part about Sumik. Oh my gosh, the sequential hit. The Kaya does have a special mechanic when she goes over the 200% heat. She takes, she gets the heat, the extra damage just from being on high heat. But she has the blazing mode, which, I don't know what it does other than it's scary and it hurts.
It changes some moves, gives her more damage. And then when it runs out, it sets your heat to a fixed 100. Actually, no, it reduces your heat by 100, sorry. So situationally, ironically, it's actually quite good for cooling down.
Oh. Okay, full shield trying to get in. We have the one hyper advantage, but there's just so much on screen. Every time Bax tries to approach, it's just getting clipped. From just a delay feathered hit. It just combo breaks, but they won't that time. And the shield break.
Oh no, he's going for it.
Oh no. Blazing mode, but not enough HP to survive. Aurecillin.
That might have been a misclick.
Oh no, all the feathers stuck. Oh! In the melee! Okay, getting some real good hits in. Now you've got to be careful because you don't have the hyper advantage. But just using the shield just to force their way in. These straight hits are adding up. All of these swords, all of this like, just collateral from Sumika is just connecting and it's not looking good from back. And again, screen control from the beach balls. Oh no, into the trap. Full shield. Get shield broken by the counter full shield. So definitely, once you pop that full shield, you have that ring that makes you invulnerable. But if they are close enough and they pop their shield as well, they can basically make the ring disappear. Which instantly gets rid of your invulnerability. So you've got to be careful.
Oh hey, Icarus, how you doing? Barely get to hear you.
Oh, last bit of HP. Can you make something happen? Dodge a laser. Hyper. We still got one hyper. We're going all the way in. We're gambling on everything. No, beach ball is going to control so much of the screen. And then all of the swords, the knives, the circus. Aurecillin's going to take it 3-0. Which means now it's going to be Bax versus Majeflyer. Losers final. I mean, it's just so hard. You go in for a melee, and then all of the delayed feathers just come in and ruin your day.
Yeah, Sumika's good at that.
Alright.
Now, what are we gonna see here, actually?
Majeflyer on the Kaya?
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna go Sumika adjacent. Pick the He-Man. Alright, look pretty good for backs right now. Just keeping away. Oh my gosh. Blazing mode.
Going going straight to blazing. Oh,
Heat field.
We've got the heat pools now. Everyone is blazing. We're
Heat
smelling
field
the
is
game
just
right
like,
now.
when you touch it, your heat just keeps going up, isn't it? It sets you on fire.
It gives you the same burning status that Kai puts on herself, which locks your heat at a minimum to 200. Oh, and the debuff running out just in time for Majeflyer to get hit at 100 heat instead of 200.
Oh, nice run up hyper with that heat field to stay alive, hoping for the hyper melee to connect.
Well, heat pool actually goes through shields, so even if Back's hyper in response, but still took the debuff there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, gonna have to burst out of those chains. Majeflyer's got a sweet.
Oh, throws him into the heat pool as well. Now
Yep.
you're on fire. Okay, blazing mode. And we're in!
And use the shield to go straight through the pinwheel.
Oh!
Oh, it just ran out, so it didn't get to get the heat pools off of that. But still, it's quite even here, with Bax with a slight meter advantage.
Oh no, heat pool! Kaya's on your face! Oh my
that's
god!
gonna hurt.
What a counter, what a turnaround. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what happened other than you hit him with the chain and then back popped everything.
That was a risky move. Like, whoever got the hit there probably would have won the round. And as it turns out, Majeflyer just flew straight into that chain.
Oh, Majeflyer taking so much damage there just because of that high heat. Not getting too much out of it.
Yeah, that's the risk you take when you go into blazing.
Oh, have to full shield. Yeah, avoid most of the damage just at the right time before the hyper connects.
Bax just has very good awareness of, like, cashing in damage.
Yeah, and I like it really keeping the heat low because there's a lot of just stray hits coming out from Kaya with those spikes, with those bouncing shots. And because I'm so low heat, that splash damage is not going to be too much. Gonna force the majority of our damage coming from Kaya coming up to your face.
Majeflyer's active frames.
Okay, now
Going through
Majeflyer
that
has the
thing.
hyper advantage here. We can get funny.
We can get funny, but we'll... Oh, yep, he's
There
going
it
for
is, blazing! We've still got two hypers left. Oh, the
careful,
laser!
he's
Oh
also
my
hurting.
god! Look at that! The damage!
Immediately evened out. Like, totally even now.
And still having the hyper lead. Run
Oh
up!
my
Oh,
goodness.
heat pool!
Oh, the active
Oh,
frames.
the laser! Oh! Oh, Bax, what a clutch hyper. Getting the
Majeflyer
laser
did have the
confirmed.
meter to shield out, but didn't react in time.
Yeah, you gotta react. With Bax just saw the laser hit straight, oh god, straight into the hyper, and it was just dead. 300% heat, all of that damage.
Oh, going into He-Man mirrors.
Okay, he mirrors, here we go. He mirrors.
We got swords, we got chains. We got crystals. Let's dance. funnily enough, I'm pretty sure this mirror match is based entirely around like who has the better read.
Yeah, damage is even, hyper is even. The hits are even, both of them just hitting each other with lasers again and again.
You've got like lasers to, if you read them dashing, you've got like swords if you read them like trying to approach you, or even the pinwheel.
Oh, hyper laser.
Decided to summon a bunch of swords in neutral, catches in a bunch of damage, but...
Yeah, you gotta watch out though. Majeflyer still has two hyper bars.
Does whiff the chain though.
Ooh, nice hyper. Oh no, Majeflyer's just tanking it to the face. That's gonna take a lot of HP. Oh!
The mutual beams and they miss.
I think that might have been the wrong hyper because it's just, yeah, it's too far away.
Oh, chains, more chains. Because I can't even tell at this point, like, what's going on. Trade beams there. Again, still shockingly even here. And then just a beam in neutral gonna close it out.
Yeah, not until someone gets beamed. Oh, okay!
Round start, get out of my face!
Yeah, that was like a Western showdown. Both walk away and then draw.
Like, you know, in this mirror match, you've got the tools to tussle up close, and you've also got counter zoning if you're playing the long range game.
Oh, there's a hyper. Okay, Majeflyer's got a good lead now. Nice dodge on the laser.
Beam confirms always a good way to catch in damage. Again,
I love it.
Players content to just hang out at opposite sides of the screen and just throw out stuff and see what happens.
Bax is just getting the laser hits, like just the hyper cancel on a whiff.
Oh, misses the punish there. Runs into a chain, doesn't capitalize it. Like, his beam is kind of funny because if you want to punish a dash with it, you have to match the opponent's momentum.
Oh god, it's a Gundam move. You gotta be on angle.
Oh, wished the beam, but cancelled it into the hyper to catch him off guard. Oh my god, swords everywhere. Nice beam confirmed from Majeflyer. Oh, goodness,
Oh, that
so
was a
damage.
chunk. But 200% heat easily turned this one around. Nice, the
go.
punish!
Combos,
Oh my god, the damage!
We got the loop.
It's so low HP!
Next hit will take it.
Oh, the double lasers! But one just came out a little bit faster, and Majeflyer just having, you know, too much heat. No HP, Bax taking the next game.
Bax just hyper cancelling there. Just get him off guard.
Oh my god, that was so intense. The whiff punish of the full combo, hyper, everything.
There we go. What's magic? Oh, we got Saki again.
Okay, back to the Saki pick.
Now, I believe this matchup to be relatively even.
I mean, this was the matchup they played before. Majeflyer was running at Saki as they weren't able to. It was real close.
Majeflyer with the HP lead, but heating up gradually. Slowly but surely.
Oh, Sunshine Bell, here we go.
And then whenever the bell comes out, it's always like... It's basically a chicken game, honestly, for whether he may will, like, shield or throw out a chain to try to catch Saki's approach.
Yeah. Oh no, the stray homing shot's nice full shield. Yeah, you don't want to let him combo into the Sunshine Bell.
Full shield gonna deny the activation as well.
Ooh, okay, scratch damage.
Although Majeflyer does have a healthy lead here, still heating up.
I mean, we've seen it before, you have a lead, but it doesn't matter when you get chained into a hyper combo. But there is still so much hyper meter for Majeflyer to just cancel out.
Oh, we got too many swords coming in?
Yeah, taking the scratch damage here. Ooh, you've got to watch out for trade.
This is going to be hard for Bax to get out of. This is Majeflyer's chance.
Oh no, last bit of HP! Oh my god! Can you do it? Evades the hyper. Watch out for the tambourine. Any stray hit's gonna kill, especially the homing bullets. You've got to be... The laser snipe!
Ooh, and then the beam catch, yep.
Oh my god, look at that HP.
It's all over in the blink of an eye.
And that's the danger of 300% heat. Okay, Saki melee combos. Decent amount of damage. Nice tambourine. Okay, good full shield. Keep him away. You don't want to take too much damage, but that was a hefty cost. Hyper's not going to connect, which means it's going to be good for Bax. There's not going to be a Sunshine Bell in play. They can play a little bit more control, but the tambourine, you've got to be careful, especially when you can't see it on that zoom in.
First play is neck and neck. Again, Majeflyer down on HP and heat.
That's okay, they got the Sunshine Bell combo, full shield out of there. Half shield, but too far away to get the shield break.
If that did shield break, that would have been huge.
Yeah, it would have been terrible. But Bax on 200%. Oh, as well as Majeflyer. This is violent. All those grenades connecting for so much.
Bax still on point with beam conversions though.
Sunshine Bell, the tambourine, full shield. Okay, not opting to go for the shield break. We're just gonna play it safe, sit on the hyper meter. Half shield by Majeflyer, trying to find the right tempo, just trying to find some right spacing to lower that heat gauge. But Bax is just applying the pressure. So much good mid-range.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
And
gotta watch out for the stray sword.
Okay, Bax taking it 3-0 over Majeflyer, which means Bax in losers, Aurecillin in winners, grand finals. Last match, here we go. Hold up. There we go.
Leighton?
I'm in. Oh my gosh, Simica Hime, things are being thrown everywhere. But it is incredibly even. Aurecillin does have the one hyperbar lead, but Back's got to be careful of all of those stray feathers connecting. And that great screen control with the beach balls. Oh my gosh, you can't move. You move down off screen and then there's a beach ball to juggle you. And that was just so unfortunate for Back, taking so much damage from it. Look at his beach balls. Oh, the hyper. Okay, half shielding, trying to use that invulnerability to keep himself alive, but all of these stray feathers. Nice shot. Oh no. Such high heat, they don't have the space to bring it down. And the damage is just there. Getting trapped on the approach. First round going to Aurecillin.
Oh, it's desynced again.
Oh, it's desynced again.
It's desynced again. Oh.
No.
This is just too cursed, apparently.
Yeah, it's gonna be stuck like this for a bit. Wait, is it frozen on your end, or?
No, we're still playing.
Oh, okay. Dang.
It's just a spectate bug. Don't worry, we've been through too much Maiden and Spell for this to phase us.
Maiden and Spell. Now, there's a game with, stuff. Oh, okay. Match is going. Actually, it's accurate. I'm not sure, but I can commentate as if it was.
We're all living in parallel worlds here.
Yeah, this is my parallel world, and I'm gonna commentate it as if it was. As Aurecillin gonna go on the offensive. No, nice bait by Bax with the hyper. Ooh, trying to go aggressive, trying to make something happen. Do you have HP lead? But Bax just wants in, popping a half shield. There's a laser, not gonna connect. You gotta watch out, the beach balls are coming down, and that's why the Simica bottom screen control is so good. Because you throw the beach balls up, and then they come down, and there's just so much time they're on the field. And Back's eating a lot of damage there. What a turnaround, but the aggression with the ring, hoping for a chain hit, not gonna work. And there's a ring. Oh, and there's a connect, and Aurecillin still throwing more things out. And... they're probably still in game, not sure, but maybe it might be Aurecillin 1.
Yep. I did win that.
Okay.
I don't know if it won at the right time, but that's what happened. We'll have replays later, I promise.
I am in.
What BGM we seeing from Vex? Just the random.
Oh, nice barrel! Good bait! And now all of these swords are doing so much damage.
I messed up my conversion though. Fun fact, the barrel is called the Happy Barrel.
Oh yeah, you're real happy when you get hit by it. It makes Simica really happy when they get barreled, because all the feathers are coming, all the swords are coming. And I think the feathers build heat when they hit you. At least the red ones do.
They're based on color, yeah. So it's the same red and blue that Starbreaker has.
Oh no! When you get juggled by beach balls in the side like that? Oh my gosh. Ah, the beach ball does so much damage! Big laser. yeah, it just isn't working out. Bax just can't find a way in. Trying to move in for the aggression, but there's just so much control from Simka, from the feathers, from the beach ball. And Bax just can't find the right time to attack. Always gonna be like a delayed feather, just gonna be hitting him. Swords, feathers, whatever they're called. An absolute circus of a character.
Umika is the entire circus.
We've got full meter from Bax, but they're just hoping to make something happen with it. Okay, they're approaching, hoping to get a confirm into the hyper, but no. Finally full shielding out of it, thinking they can maybe dash out, but no. It's all the staggered hits one by one. Oh, get the hyper, full shield count, breaks out of it. Oh no, having a full shield to not get juggled by beach balls. We're getting approached. Oh, we get the hit, but no! And again, the feather trades, which put Bax into hit stun that he could not get the confirm on the hit. And now, hoping for a desperation hit. Not gonna work. Yeah, the laser. And that's gonna be another game to Aurecillin. 2-0. Okay. This could be a 3-0. Or we can do the back sweep.
I believe. Oh, who are we seeing? Starbreaker.
Okay, a Starbreaker pick.
That's not what I expected.
Nice, getting some hits in, getting real close, hoping for the melee, but all of these feathers. Whew. Laser. Okay, popping a hyper, just hoping for a desperation melee. Oh, nice! Hyper melee, full shields out, so they don't take the brunt of it. It is somewhat rather close. You can easily turn this one around. But Aurecillin does have the lead. If... No! Full shields! Oh, the shield break! If Bax can get a good hit in, if they can build up that heat gauge, they can make something happen. Hope for the hyper melee, not gonna work. Aurecillin very careful on their movement. Moving close. Oh, trying to go for a bait, but no. Some of these swords are gonna connect. Hyper melee. Oh! Oh, the melee. The hyper sticky bomb? No. And there's just too much on screen.
That was scary.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Yes, nice hyper melee.
Oh, the camera.
Yeah, the camera flinging Sumika to the other side of the screen. Probably not what Starbreaker wants, but it was some decent damage. Unfortunately, going to be on a high heat. Okay, we're hoping for the sticky bomb to connect. Oh, get a couple of stray lasers. They're going in for the desperation, for the aggression, but no, the swords, the knives, the hyper melee gonna miss. And it's gonna be a hyper gone for Bax. Gotta watch out for the heat as well. There's just so many things going on. Oh, everything's getting shot from every direction. Full shielding. Trying to get in there. But it's not working out.
Oh,
Okay, and that's going to be 3-0. The Sumikuk circus is too hard to deal with. Juggling swords, juggling everything. There is a
good
lot going
games.
on. What going on? Okay. And
Starbreaker's always scary though.
yeah, it is. When you see that one melee, it's like, oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna like full shield this and I'm gonna get out. Alright. And that's gonna wrap up Acceleration of Suguri 2.
Thank you everyone for entering, and thank you everyone here still watching.
Yeah, it was really fun. It's really nice to see everyone playing this game. I didn't get to play because I was running a stream and everything, but I'd love to just start playing this game more again. Always.
And of course, thank you for hosting.
Yeah. Okay, and so that's gonna wrap it up. Aurecillin coming in first, back second, Majeflyer third. Yeah, $25 pot bonus from me, and a $3.94 pot bonus from Halowood. So if Halowood you're still around, thank you very much. With that in mind, before we leave it for tonight, remember tomorrow I will be running DNF Duel, and the day after that we'll be running Micro Machines. All right.
The pot of Firery Fest everyone's looking forward to.
Yeah, I love Micro Machines. Okay. We're gonna leave it there. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone playing. It was super fun. And we'll raid one of my FG friends, official FGC, playing some KOF 15. So once again everyone, thank you, and I'll see you all next time.